Hello and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes day in the life of a normal gamer, I guess. Oh man, okay. It's day 40. Really crazy. Yeah, just wanted to start off and say I'm very sorry I was able to upload technically today's video from yesterday because there were a few things that happened that came up that were unexpected. I'm not going to go into details, but some unexpected stuff that required me to take care of, and so I couldn't get a video in at the end of the day. So sorry about that for those who were expecting a video. Again, I try to upload as on a daily basis, but if something comes up that's out of my control, I sort will have to delay a day, so just keep that in mind. For those who just joined, welcome. This is a new account with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which is a mobile game that you can play on your Android and iOS device, iPhone, and it's free to play. Welcome, and we're currently on our 40th day of this account's life. We're just going through the game, giving you a few tips and tricks along the way, and all that fun stuff. So right now we're doing our dailies right now, and I'm going to try out a trick that someone was very kind in putting in the comments, which is cool. It's very helpful, so we'll see if we can get that trick and see if it'll streamline our time, because one of the problems I was encountering is like we're getting down to a good 15 minutes to do our dailies out of the way, but then we could be using that time to find other stuff or run other things. And so someone mentioned a way of how to speed up our arena fights, which takes the longest time, and we're going to try it out today and see, because it will cut off at least a good 2 minutes worth of time that we didn't really need to watch. So alright, possible rewards. So credits. So this is the Omega battles, which will give us credits, ability upgrades, and then the third one will be the Omega icon right here, which basically it's once you get to the end of leveling, you need to require these. Like, I think it averages about either 8 or 6, depending on the character, I believe, of these to upgrade, sometimes to the max. So let's see what we need to do to battle these and get these out of the way real quick. Not quite high enough yet but we should be able to knock these out fairly easily. Alright, I'm just rocking our Empire team. This is a 2-phaser. There we go. Let's take out the guy in red. And the second phase done. So how's your day going? Let's check in and see how's everyone's progress in their own accounts, because I know that some of you have started new accounts as well. So how's your progress going? Do you need any tips, or how's your Phoenix Squad going for those who are following the Phoenix Squad route? Are they 5 stars yet? I sure hope so, because I have delayed my Phoenix Squad slightly because of the Jedi event, but As soon as the Jedi event is over, once we hit, if we can by the event hit 4 stars, that's my goal, because the way we are going right now, it's impossible to do 5 stars as I was hoping for. But again, that's totally fine. You know, we're not in a rush. We're not trying to speed run and get world record on getting all the characters, you know, for this account. So, but we can, I think it is doable for us to get to 4 stars at least by the end of the event. So I think that is doable. Okay, we got 4 minutes left. We have 3 days for this Yoda event, and let's take a look at our Jedi real quick. Yeah, see, the 444. No, let's do this. Make our life a little bit easier to see. I think the only problem, the reason we can't do 4 yet, is because of Ahsoka. But I think we recently got enough shards to do that. There we go. So probably tomorrow or maybe the next day we'll be able to get her to 30, which will give us 4 stars, which then we'll be able to do that event. Then we can unfavorite the Jedi and then focus on our Phoenix squad again. So that's our events that's going on right now. Oh yeah, and remember, it's Sunday, at least at the time of this recording. So all challenges are open to you, so make sure you take advantage of that. It's very helpful. Looks like the raids are doing fairly nicely. We skipped, I think we lost 2 days worth of damage, so I think we're going to drop down in the rankings, but we'll at least get some kind of gear. We can check after we run this Rancor run real quick. Drop the door on him. Let's see if we can get to below 12%. That's definitely doable. There we go. Can we get to 11%? Maybe. Depends if he eats one of us. 70, 63. And again, for those who are wondering, nope, I am not an expert on raids. I don't try to pretend that I know what I'm doing. I do know the mechanics on how it works for the raids, but trying to maximize the right amount of damage, timing on the boss's movements in conjunction with your team, getting the right team to go. I don't know those type of things, so for those who's come and were watching, wanting to know about raids and all that, I do not know. There are plenty of YouTube videos out there, so go ahead and just search, like, this is called a pit raid. So if you're interested in what the best characters are for the pit raid, there are plenty of videos out there. And then there's a Sith raid, and then there's the ATT raid. So go ahead and Google those, and you'll find plenty of people that have good builds for those people who are interested. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to get as much damage as we can so we can get a decent amount of gear, so when this event finishes, you know, we'll get some good rewards. Hey, we got to 10%. That is cool. Or nearly. Yay, 10%, exactly. Alright, we did 134,000 damage. That's not too bad, actually. We placed 9th. We were originally at 6th, but being at 9th, we're still getting blue gear, which is going to be cool. And for those who are wondering what the blue gear is this. It's technically not blue gear, it's purple gear, but the blue prize box. So we'll need those. We will need those, and these here will be helpful down the road. So that is cool. Let's look at the Sith raid, where we stand. 10 to 15. Okay. Okay, we're at Treya. Now she's going to summon her friends, I think. Yep, there's Nihilus, there's Scion. Okay. This will be nice and quick. So basically, with this raid, it's in it's in phases. We go against Nihilus, which is the one that we're hitting on right now, with the guy with the mask, and the next is Scion. Then you have to take on Darth Treya, which is the female with the purple lightsabers that are floating around her. And then the final encounter is having all three of them, and you have to knock them all out, so you can get your rewards. So that's the Cliff Notes version of it. Again, there's mechanics on how to maximize the amount of damage and not get your team to get one-shotted. Yeah, but I don't know those. And I personally don't really invest time to actually learn it, because I want to learn other things, which is not a bad thing. Alright, so the tip is, once we get a move, we can then forfeit. And does that count? Oh, sweet. We got some more energy back. Yes, it does. Perfect. So just with a few clicks, we were able to get everything. Alright, let's get our gear for the day. I forgot that part because I was busy talking. We got that. Alright, we can get Kanan up. Alright, I'll work on that. There. We're at 16 million credits. That's ridiculous. After this run, we'll see what we can do to get our characters geared up a little bit. Actually, we did get tab 5 completed for the light side, so let's work on our dark side a little bit. So after this fight, we'll work on unlocking the dark side nodes. We'll have to work on upgrading our Empire character too, because we need to get Darth Vader up, because he's going to be part of our team now. Let's see here. Okay. Let's get you up. We need okay. You're expensive. Well, let's get you high. Let's do this real quick before we start. Okay, so he's at 83. We need to get our guard up. Okay, he doesn't have any mods. Is it possible? Sweet. Again, I'm not really looking at the secondary stats or anything. I'm just whatever is the next blank area I'm doing. Let's see, he's 3, he's 3, 1. Yeah, let's bring that up to 3. Get him maxed. Well, oh, we unlocked the nice, cool. He's at 3. We have plenty of credits, so upgrading them won't be a problem. We're not going to upgrade Snowtrooper because we are going to get Darth Vader up. There. Let's see how far we can get him to. I'm thinking we can at least get him. Okay. Let's see if we can shoot for Gear 4 real quick. Then we can start doing the dark side runs. Nope. There we go. Yeah, let's get him to Gear 4. We should be able to. And remember, we have resets, so if we needed to, we can burn those as well. Sweet. Okay. Let's get the culling blade. Okay, so what does this require? Gear 6. Alright, so let's look over his kit real quick. I don't think we reviewed it. If we did, there's a good refresher. So here's his basic. Deals physical damage to target enemy with a 55% chance to inflict ability block for 1 turn. This is very helpful. And Jedi Rebel targets cannot evade or resist the effect of this attack. So if we're going against Jedi and Rebels, they automatically get an ability block, which is fun. Force Crush. This is a good opener for Darth Vader. Deals physical damage to all target enemies. Inflicts 2 damage over time effects for 2 turns. This attack cannot be countered. So you know how Kanan and with his passive, you know, if he gets hit, he has a chance of countering that attack. So you know, I hit you, you know, you hit me, I hit you back. But with that crush ability, no one can use that counter. So that's what that means. Culling Blade. Deals physical damage to target enemy and dispels all debuffs on them. This attack deals 40% more damage for each effect dispelled and grants 10% turn meter on the finishing blow. So again, I reviewed a little bit of the Empire. So basically, the whole role of the Empire is dump tons of debuffs on the enemy team, so that once there's enough debuffs, you can use your special abilities and just nuke everybody. And so this one here will tie in really well with Force Crush, but also Grand Tarkin's this Intimidate, which gains potency up for 2 turns, then inflicts critical chance down and offense down for 2 turns on all enemies. So there's a debuff, 2 debuffs on the enemy. Then we have Force Crush on the enemy, so that's like 3 debuffs. And so, but with Culling Blade, so let's say he has 3 debuffs on him. The attack deals 40% more damage for each effect. So 3 times 4 is 120 plus damage to the enemy with that Culling Blade. So yeah, debuff the enemy as much as possible and then nuke them. And then here's his leadership. Empire and Sith allies gain 25% offense. Let's compare that to Tarkin's leadership ability. Empire allies gain 19 speed, inflicts defense down for 2 turns on enemies that fall below 100% health, which is really nice. Health during Empire allies returns. This effect cannot be resisted. So even though Darth Vader would typically, you would think, oh, put Darth Vader in the leadership role, he only gives 25% offense, so that's one buff, compared to Tarkin, which gives you 25% speed, inflicts defense down, and healing. So yeah, putting Tarkin in lead, at least in this situation, is much better. So that's why we'll put him as lead in our dark side run. So let's do that. Let's use Boba Fett, why not? Select squad. I actually need to edit that. I need to put Tarkin in lead. There we go. And that's our group right there. Oh, we actually might need to do Veers. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this. Typically you don't unlock him early in the game, but like on my main account, I don't even have this guy unlocked. Let's try him out a little bit. Let's see how he actually fares. So let's bring him up to gear 4 again. This is more than a science experiment for me as well, so I'm learning. So if you got him, we actually might have a more devastating Empire team than what is typically you get to unlock. Because I can see the potential that this could be quite devastating. This could be our main team to go against the R2-D2 legendary event, because with R2-D2 you need Empire characters, and he's marked as an Empire, so this actually might work out for our advantage. Okay, we need, let's do this real quick. Get some training up, get some credits, get some ability ups, get some more mods that we probably might need, and there we go, we got some of that. So without having to spend energy, we should have the gear that we need. There we go. Look at there. So we'll need to do a reset. No problem. Cool. 5. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how this team comp actually works, because I don't see a lot. I don't think I've seen a video actually covering this. Let's see what his leadership is. Empire ally gains 10% offense. Imperial troopers gain 20% speed. Not quite the best leadership, so we'll still keep Tarkin as lead, but we'll unlock at least gear level 3s of his abilities. Yeah, let's take a look at his gear quick. Can't speak. His kit real quick. Deals physical damage to target enemy with a 40% chance, my bad. Each to grant speed up 2 turns to General Veers and a random Imperial Trooper ally who doesn't have it. Interesting. Ruthless Assault. Deals special damage to all enemies with a 40% chance to inflict ability block for 1 turn. That's a debuff, so that's going to go well with our Empire team. Deals 50% more damage for each living rebel enemy, so if we go against the rebels, it's going to be even more devastating, and call all other Imperial Trooper allies to assist, dealing 40% less damage. So if we have an Empire Trooper, Imperial Trooper on our team, we'll get a free attack, so that's fun. Here's his leadership ability, we already looked at. Here's his unique. Whenever an enemy is defeated when Veers is active, Imperial Trooper allies have a 70% chance to gain offense up for 2 turns, and a 25% chance to gain 25% turn meter. While Veers is active, Imperial Trooper allies have a 15% critical chance. So he is tying really well with Imperial Troopers to start with. So let's take a look and see what our roster is and see if we can utilize some of those skills. So let's do this real quick. I think he's an Imperial. No, he's dark side. Imperial Trooper. Perfect. So he'll go well with that. Who's this guy? He's a royal guard. I think, yeah, Imperial Trooper right here. Okay. So let's try this. Let's get rid of him. Put him in him, and him. So we're getting Empire buffs, but we also have Imperial Troopers in here. And so that's going to tie in with him. So let's see how this works. I'm very curious. So we need to upgrade him real quick. Let's see what kind of fun power damage we can deal. And we already covered the Snow Trooper, so we're not going to go into his kit. We're going to battle now. And I'm going to auto, and let's see. And these are low levels, so we can't quite see how devastating it can be, but probably in the higher levels we can actually see the potential of what everything is. But noticing all of the debuffs right now, all those grenades. Ooh, uh-oh. We probably just need to get them into a higher gear. Yeah, so let's do that real quick. And our arena should be, yes. Dailies are done. Level up to, nice. We have one more level and we'll hit 60. Which will be fun. No, we won't. Sweet. Let's wait. No, let's not do Consular. Let's just do Ezra. So we can get more potential shards. Good. 169. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be able to get Ahsoka there and then finish the mission there. So yeah, those are just achievements there. Okay. Let's work on upgrading our Empire a little bit. Yeah, he is that. Okay, we're coming up to the end of our video. For those who are just joining, welcome again to this video. I am trying to keep these videos to 30 minutes long. The reason is just to simulate for those who have limited time to play mobile game and all that. Like, let's say you have an hour lunch break and you want to use 30 minutes of it to play this game. If your work allows you to do that, you know, this will show you how you can use those 30 minutes to get the most out of your game time. So that's why we haven't unlocked a lot since we started, is because we're just only doing 30 minutes or so. Alright, we're getting to the end. So once we get Vader all geared up, we'll stop the video. Reset. So there we go. We only unlocked 2 nodes for him, but yeah, at least got our Empire team almost there. Come on. There we go. But at least we're upgrading our Empire team, because we need our Empire team anyway for legendary events. So okay, cool. Vader is now gear 5. So we'll stop right there. We got all the people up there. I do like this new team comp that we're going to try out, so we'll see how that goes once we get everyone geared up a little bit more. But yeah, all right. Thanks for everyone for coming by and watching. It was been fun. Check the description below for helpful links for improving your Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes experience that might be helpful for you. And as always, be safe out there. All right, bye.